So that's what we're discussing. PM at 80. At what age should politicians retire, or should they never? Let's go to our guest. We have Manik Tagore joining us, Congress MP. Vivek Kumar, sociologist, is in studio. We have Kamal Farooqi of the Samajwadi Party also in studio, and special guest Anubhav Pai. He's a stand-up comic. Manik Tagore, if I can first start with you, as you're a first-time MP. When you started, have you set yourself a retirement age or not?
No, for every politician, there is every 5 years there is a retirement time. If you are rejected by the people, you are retired.
Okay.
You can have many people who are below 50 years who had been rejected by people also. So there is no, I don't think that I should set myself age. Next in 2014 also I may be rejected by people.
No, but then you
that may be my retirement.
No, but Manik, at that time, that's not retirement. Retirement is when you say, now I won't contest any more elections. Like, Pranab Mukherjee said when he was much, he was much older. So he said, I'm not going to contest, I want to be a president now. So, did you set yourself an age like that? Ki at 60 I'll retire?
No politician will say that thing now.
Nobody will say that. Okay.
Nobody will say that.
Okay. Kamal Farooqi, in your party, Mulayam Singh Yadav said, okay, now I don't want to be a chief minister, although some people said that he did it reluctantly because there was a lot of people saying. But the younger generation has taken over. People say Mulayam Singh ji is still in charge.
No, our chief minister is working within the parameters which has been fixed by the party for him, and we have got a senior man who has been in a position
Mulayam Yadav is not retired though.
He is not. We are expecting him to be the Prime Minister of the country. So how can he say that he is retired?
Should there be as a politician and as a senior politician? Because Manik is just starting out. As someone who's seen it all, do you think they should retire?
No, I don't think. It all depends whether they are keeping good health or not, whether they are in a position to. Senior, even Vajpayee ji is now senior, but unfortunately he is not keeping good health. So we cannot say that he should continue to be. But had he been in a good, healthier position, perhaps he might have been a good leader in the BJP. So it all depends on the state of mind.
People who aren't even in good health, but they're still fighting elections, they never say never, they're still at it, even though some people in parliament, I see they aren't able to move very well, but they still don't want to retire.
That's what I said.
Is that fair?
That's what I said. Perhaps that's not very fair, because ultimately you have to serve the people.
Yes.
And if you are not in a position to serve the people, then what good is whether you want to be the Prime Minister?
So who should enforce it?
No, it all depends on himself. No, okay. We cannot have a guideline for it that this is the minimum age, that is the maximum age. No, it cannot be. It all depends on the person to person, and it all depends whether he is absolutely agile, he is in a position to understand and deliver. And if he is good in delivering, it's always better. We have got a senior man, so he has got all the experience with him. If he is good, keeping good health, why not?
Vivek Kumar, as an academic, how do you look at it? Do you think all this thing brouhaha about why somebody's 80 and the country is so young, most of the people are under 35, do you think it's all overhyped, that politicians perhaps it's better, they get better with age?
Well, it depends upon society to society, because you see, we are a traditional society where age is respected. Definitely, as you grow old, you are respected. Whether it is, it is immaterial which gender you belong, and now it is in this context when we start evaluating the performance or individual. It's a bundle of energy, and this bundle of energy can be in the 80-year-old person also, and 40-year can also look very lethargic, not doing any work. So there is something called actually performance, and if a person is really performing along with the age, he will be respected much more than the person 40 years old and doing nothing and sitting idle. So it depends upon society to society.
So you're
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app, fully optimized for retina display, full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.